Taylor Deanne Hicks.
And you are the mother of Kira Lawley, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And where is Kira currently living? With you?
She's living with me in Cleveland. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When did she come to live in your home?
His arrest on the 14th. So April 17th of 2022.
Okay. How did that occur?
There was a warrant served for Edward Bo Lawley's arrest, and CPS took her. And then 3 days after they did their investigation on her, they called me to come get her.
Where
She was taken out of the home by CPS.
Okay. Where was Mr. Lawley at that time?
At 4400 12th Street, Bay-Cliff, Texas, 77518.
At some point, was he taken to the Galveston County Jail?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's how you came to have Kira living with you last year, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And has she been living with you?
I'm sorry, I thought she said since 20. Okay, I'm sorry, continue.
2022. Has Kira been living with you since that day in 2022?
Yes, ma'am, she has.
And you were ordered to pay child support, is that correct? Back in
Yes,
January
ma'am.
2019?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you understand that you have child support arrearages, correct? A child
Yes,
support
ma'am.
arrearages. And that amount of the child support is $12,313.52 as of yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you asking the court to allow possession credits and apply those credits to that child support arrearage?
Yes, ma'am.
And those possession credits come out to $7,008.86. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
That would leave a child support judgment in the amount of $5,304.66, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And regarding a payout of that judgment, are you prepared to pay $70 per month? Be ordered to pay $70 per month beginning November 1st, 2023?
As soon as I get a job, yes, ma'am.
And you understand that your medical support arrearage as of yesterday is $4,000.33.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're agreeable to a judgment in that amount being ordered by the court with a payout at $30 per month beginning November 1st, 2023.
Yes, ma'am, but wouldn't I get credit for that one as well?
Ma'am, we cannot do a possession credit for the medical support. Is that your understanding?
Yes, because she was on Medicaid through me. So she's been on Medicaid through me for over the past year and a half.
Do you understand that we cannot give you possession credit on the medical?
Yes, ma'am. I'll pay the $4,033 for the medical possession, the arrears for that.
And are you asking the court to set your child support obligation to 0 at this time,
Yes, ma'am.
as well as the medical support that you have been ordered to pay in this matter? You're asking
Yes,
the court
ma'am.
to set that to 0 as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you asking the court to be named the managing conservator of Kira at this time?
Either management or sole.
The sole
I would
managing
prefer sole, but if
conservator.
it's management, then that's fine.
And the order would set out all rights and duties as to you And Mr. Lawley would be named a possessory conservator. Do you understand that?
What is possessory conservator?
He would be the secondary, strike that, Your Honor. Ma'am, you understand that he would, the court would order some sort of possession and access to Kira?
With the charges he was arrested under, I would rather it be supervised because
what-
it was child pornography with intent to distribute.
And he was convicted?
Yes, ma'am, he
On-
served 1.5 years and he has 1.5 years probation.
Is he out of jail now?
Yes, ma'am, he got out on the 17th.
Your Honor, there is a judgment of conviction by court from August 3rd, 2023. I can offer that into evidence if you'd like.
It's up to you what you want to prove up your case with, Mr. Fethern.
Certainly, Your Honor. Ma'am, would you prefer that the court order that Mr. Lawley, if he has any possession or access to your child, be ordered to visit at a supervised facility?
Yes, ma'am, I would, for the protection of my daughter.
And would that be at Mr. Lawley's cost?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're comfortable with a geographic restriction to you and your daughter for Galveston and contiguous counties?
Meaning I would have to go to Galveston County for him to see her?
Galveston contiguous counties, Harris, Liberty, Brazoria County.
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you now live, ma'am?
I live in Cleveland, Texas.
Where is that?
It's in Liberty County.
Would you
Does Liberty
request-
touch Galveston? I don't think it does. I think it touches Chambers.
I'm over here by the nearest other city to me, big city would be Livingston. So San Jacinto County.
You're in San Jacinto County?
I'm in Liberty
You're in
County.
Liberty,
The
I'm
ne-
sorry.
Yes, but the nearest bigger city would be San Jacinto County. Or Polk County, sorry.
Are you asking the court to put a geographic restriction on you and your child of Liberty County and contiguous counties?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know if Mr. Lawley is employed at this time?
I know, ma'am, I do. I have no contact with him whatsoever. So I have no idea if he's employed.
Are you aware of where he is currently staying?
The last thing that his family told me was that they were taking him to a halfway house. And that was it. A halfway house in Houston.
When was that?
The day he got out of prison.
Your Honor, may I offer what I'm marking as State's Exhibit 3 by sharing my screen?
You may do so. What is it?
Thank you. It is the judgment of conviction by court, waiver of jury trial. State is offering into evidence what's been marked as State's Exhibit 3, Your Honor.
I will admit that as State's Exhibit 3.
And this exhibit reflects that the offense of Mr. Lawley possession of child pornography, a third-degree felony. Sorry, and on the third page, it refers to special driver's license for sex offenders. Ms. Hicks, is it your understanding that Mr. Lawley has to report as a sex offender at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Regarding your information being in a court order of today, that court order by law would have to include your residential address, your phone number, etc. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am. But I do not feel comfortable with him having access to my address or my phone number for mine and my daughter's safety, because he has threatened our lives before.
When did that occur?
A little bit before I got custody of her. Well, possession of her.
Just before April of 2022?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever I tried to start all the court proceedings and everything, he threatened that he would rather my daughter be dead than be with me. And if I get custody, he would make sure of it.
So you do have safety concerns?
Yes, ma'am, I do have safety concerns.
Has he made any other statements or been physically or emotionally violent with you?
Not since I lived with him, other than the abuse that he gave me emotionally, physically, as well as mentally.
When did you last live with him?
I last lived with him in the year of 2018. No, 2019, beginning of 2020.
To your knowledge, has he ever been violent with your daughter?
There was a time where I had to take her to the ER from whenever he threw her on the bed, and she had to have a leg brace.
A leg brace?
Yes, ma'am. And
What happened with her leg?
It just bent in a weird way, and it strained the muscle, and she couldn't walk on it nor stand or even put any pressure on it because it just hurt. She would put pressure on it and immediately fall to the ground. I took her and they put her in a temporary cast. It wasn't a full cast. It was just a hardened cast with wraps around it that I had to take off every night and wash her down, but she couldn't walk or anything. I had to take her everywhere. And that was, I believe she went to Clear Lake Regional for that one.
Is that the only incident to your knowledge?
Only incident to my knowledge with her.
Are you asking the court to order that Mr. Lawley pay child support to you based on minimum wage?
Yes, ma'am.
Since we do not know where he works, what has he done in the past for a living?
He worked for our landlord at the time as her maintenance man. He would mow the lawn and take care of her plants and feed her cats and take care of her pool.
What sort of income did he make in the past that you're aware of?
He would roughly make about $300 a week.
Do you know if he has any other children under the
Not
age
that I
of
know
18? Okay.
No, ma'am.
How is your child currently covered with health insurance?
As of right now, yes, she's covered with health insurance.
What kind, ma'am? How's she covered?
United Healthcare Medicaid.
How long has she had that coverage?
Since I got her in 2022.
Do you have any private insurance available to you?
No, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am. I just recently got done having kidney surgery to where I could get back to work. And I'm in the process of looking for a job.
Sorry, Anna, one moment. Are you asking that Mr. Lawley be ordered to pay cash medical for
Yes,
your
ma'am.
daughter to cover that Medicaid? Okay. In the amount of $50 per month?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're asking the court to order Mr. Lawley to pay child support to you at minimum wage in the amount of $220 per month.
Yes, ma'am.
And that would begin November 1st, 2023. Are you asking
Yes,
the court
ma'am.
to order that? Okay, as of November 1st, 2023. And the medical support also as of November 1st, 2023.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any further statements to make to the court?
I just want to secure my daughter's safety. I know that she's 8. She doesn't really understand why her father was arrested. But with my concern as a mom is her safety. I'm not trying to keep him away from her or anything like that. I just want her to be safe. And with him possibly being able to do the weekends and the summers for what he was arrested for, I'm afraid, because still to this day, I don't know if my daughter was in any of those pictures or videos or anything like that. I'm concerned for her, and I want her to be safe. I still let her see his family. She was down there last summer for a couple of weeks, spending some time with them. I'm not keeping her away from his side of the family at all. I'm just worried about her safety.
Right. And in that concern, ma'am, have you investigated facilities that can do visitation in Liberty County?
No, ma'am, I did not know where to start in that. I wanted to make sure that I would actually get custody switched over before I even tried to do any of that.
Mr. Fethorn, do you know of any places that she can do supervised visitation?
I did look at a
I
place
think she
called
said Angel Harbor.
Harbor.
Okay.
They have 500 locations. That's what the website said, Your Honor. And if he were ordered to do that visitation, we would ask that it be at his cost, of course. And Your Honor, we're also asking for the app close to be ordered so that Ms. Hicks can communicate with Mr. Lawley if necessary.
I'm going to find that Mr. Lawley is in default. And find there's been a material and substantial change in circumstance since the prior order, and that you've had possession, or actually that Mr. Lawley has relinquished the primary care and possession of the child to you, ma'am. And so I'm going to modify the prior order. I'm going to order that you're the managing conservator and that he's the possessory conservator of the child. I'm going to order that you have the right to determine the primary residence of your child within Liberty County and any county that touches Liberty County. I'm going to order that he has visitation through Angels Harbor, and that he will be responsible for 100% of any fees or costs associated with such visitation. I'm going to order you'll communicate through app close, and I'm going to grant the non-disclosure as to Ms. Hicks' information. I'm denying the non-disclosure as to Mr. Lawley's information. And I'm going to find that Ms. Hicks after getting possession credits was $5,304.66. In child support arrears, I'm going to order a judgment against her for the $5,304.66. And I'm ordering that Ms. Hicks pay that back at a rate of $70 each month, beginning November 1st of 2023. I am finding that Ms. Hicks owes medical support arrears of $4,000.33 as of yesterday. Both of these judgments are going to be as of yesterday. The medical support judgment I'm ordering against Ms. Hicks is $4,000.33 as of October 22nd, 2023. And I'm ordering that Ms. Hicks pay that back at a rate of $30 each month, beginning November 1st of 2023. I'm ordering that her child support and cash medical support to Mr. Lawley is now $0 as of November 1st of 2023. I'm going to order that Mr. Lawley pay child support to Ms. Hicks in the amount of $220 each month, beginning November 1st of 2023. I'm also ordering that Mr. Lawley pay cash medical to Ms. Hicks in the amount of $50 each month, beginning November 1st of 2023. I think that covers everything. Is there anything I didn't address?
And the court
Maybe
costs, Your
requested.
Honor.
Oh, you hadn't requested it.
Yes.
And court costs, I'm going to order that Mr. Lawley pay court costs by April 30th of 2023.
Thank you, Judge. 2024?
I'm sorry, 2024. And Ms. Hicks, the Attorney General's office is going to draft up an order based on my ruling today, and they'll be sending it to you through DocuSign to review and to sign off on. So we're going to have you go back to your breakout room and you'll get a chance to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. Good luck. And someone will move you in just a moment.